What's up, interwebs? It's your realtor, Jeremy. It's Tuesday. It's time for the Tuesday market update. As you can expect, it's a little weird. So we're going to talk about two things in today's Tuesday market update. Number one is interest rate, and the other one is the housing market and kind of the effects of this COVID-19 stock market, tanking, all the stuff that's going on, how that might affect home values. So first off, let's talk about the interest rate. A lot of people have seen that the Fed dropped the interest rate to near zero. That is not the mortgage rate. That Fed rate is the rate at which banks and businesses borrow and move money around. It's kind of the backside of our financial institutions. That has knock-on effects for mortgage rates, but it usually takes a little while for that to trickle down. And even before all this happened, we were already seeing historically low rates. So I expect that, we don't know how long this thing's going to last, how long these quarantines, these shutdowns, how long this economic, we just don't know. It's just uncharted water for everyone. But I expect that as things kind of start to get back to normal once we get through this thing, I expect that interest rates will stay pretty low just because it helps bolster the economy. When those interest rates are low, it gives people more buying power. And so if you're a homeowner and you own your home, you're not looking to sell anytime soon, you can probably refinance at a lower interest rate than you got, because those are lower than we've seen in a lot. We may be almost at levels that were the lowest ever. So, but check with your mortgage person. But if you own your house, you can refinance. If you've got say maybe 25, 24 years left on your mortgage, you might be able to refinance for a 15-year mortgage, meaning you're going to pay less in interest, but still have the same payment. Or you can refinance and reduce your monthly payment, which is always helpful when things are a little uncertain economically. If you're looking to buy, obviously maybe down the road, some people are still buying now because people need house, your buying power is increased. When you have lower interest rate for the same monthly payment, you're able to purchase more house. So from a buyer standpoint, the low interest rates are a really, really good thing. So let's shift from that conversation to the house values. I'm gonna proceed all this information with what we're experiencing right now is unprecedented. We've not ever seen anything like this. We've not ever shut the country down in a way that we're doing right now, and not knowing how long this is going to last. We just don't know. But I'm going to give you guys some information historically on what's happened when things like the stock market has tanked, like it's doing right now, and how that affects housing values. So, over the last 50 years or so, every economic recession, except for the one in 2008, house values actually increased at or appreciated at their normal rate, sometimes more than their normal rate. In 2001, when the stock market crashed, house values actually appreciated at nearly double their normal rate during that recession. So, and part of the reason for that is because as investors get concerned about, the stock market is high risk, high reward, and when it gets too volatile, they'll sometimes pull their money out and put it in real estate, which has historically been a really good investment. Part of the reason that the crash happened in 2008, the stock market crash, is because of some of the stuff that was happening in the housing side of things. Right now, the housing stuff isn't causing this. It's purely this coronavirus and the concerns about shutting down economically. So, historically, recession does not equal houses losing their value. Now, some markets, we're already seeing some softening of house values, and they're probably going to get hit harder than areas like Phoenix. Phoenix has been seeing appreciation levels at 7 or 8%, and because of the inventory and all these other factors, I think we'll probably see some softening. It's only been just in the last 24 hours or so that I've seen any kind of slowdown on market numbers, like people buying houses. Obviously, people are in escrow right now, so they're going to be closing soon. So I'm gonna try to keep you guys updated on this stuff. It's kind of it's a really fluid situation. I know some people, you're in a situation you're moving for a job or something like that, and you need to buy or you need to sell your house, and we can still make that work. There's just, we have to kind of come at it from a different angle than we normally would. We might extend inspection windows because we don't know if the government's going to do some kind of quarantine where we can't go out. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'll try to keep you guys informed. If you have a question about real estate, about what's going on, about what you're seeing, just shoot me a text, message me on Facebook, whatever. I'm here to be a resource for you. I know a lot of people are not wanting to buy or sell right now, and that's okay. Like, when you're concerned about stuff or you don't feel it's the right time, don't do it. It's never the right time when it doesn't feel like the right time. So, but I know a lot of you have questions, so feel free to hit me up. Ask me what's going on, ask me what I'm seeing. I'm constantly watching the market every single day, the housing market every single day. I'm watching the stock market a little bit too. But definitely I look at the housing market every single day to kind of gauge what's going on. So I hope this has informed you guys a little bit. Like I said, what we're experiencing is unprecedented, and we'll just have to see how long this thing lasts. I think that's going to be the biggest factor on how we recover from it, is how long this thing drags on for. So I want you to know I'm thinking about you. I'm praying for you. This is a rough time for everybody, I know. Be kind to the people around you, and I think that's what's going to get us through this thing. So love you guys. See you guys next week on the Tuesday market update. Maybe sooner, something weird changes. Okay, bye.